I have like an hour long bedtime routine, yeah.
What's your bedtime routine?
A lot of it is just mentally preparing to be asleep, you know. But it involves my sleepy time tea called chamomile, and I actually have a kind that claims to be extra sleepy. I don't know what that means, but nice, it tastes good. And I also have to, like wash my face and all that, hygiene. And then I have to lay in bed and read for like 20 minutes. So it's all a very long process. The tea takes a while to cool, you know. There's a lot going on. What about you? What's your bedtime routine?
I just get in bed.
Just kidding. I wish it was that easy.
This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
Yes. Mary this week.
Mary's here. Mary's here.
I know. I always forget that I'm supposed to say something after that.
Someone's here.
Someone's here. Who's to say who?
Mary, we haven't
So
spoken in like 2 weeks, so what's going on?
what's the topic today?
I things to
It's
talk
been like a
about?
month since we spoke. Almost
That's true.
exactly a
I
month.
spoke to Drew a couple weeks
You
ago.
spoke to Drew, but that's not me. Easy
It's
to
your better
confuse
half.
us. Easy to confuse us. But no, not me. I know we sound so similar.
Yeah.
So,
Thoughts on the Braves, Mary?
thoughts on the Braves. Um, I don't really care about baseball. Um, I'm definitely a fake fan for sure. Like,
Fake fan.
fake
What's that
fan
mean?
for sure. Like, I'm not a true fan, let's just say. Uh, you won't catch me going to a game that's more expensive than $30. Um,
So no game.
well, I've been to a couple, but not great seats or anything. I hate. I honestly, I don't really like. I can't say that much right now because I'm being listened to, but I'm not a huge Braves stan. I don't know. The parade was whack. They sped through Atlanta. I think they're afraid of urban living or something. That's why they fled to Cobb County. And it sucks that you can't get to the stadium via public transportation. Major flaw. But maybe not a flaw. Maybe that was on purpose. That's all. That's all I have to say about that. The Braves. I want to like them, but I can't. I wanted the Tampa Bay Rays to go all the way.
Wow. Big Rays fan instead.
They haven't won in like 60 years,
A
right?
lot of teams
40
haven't won in
years?
a lot of years.
I know, but they have
Mariners
a
can't make the
really
playoffs.
long time. Mariners? Who are they?
Seattle.
This is why I'm not a fake fan, for sure.
Fake fan. Fake fan.
But anyway, that's all about that. Drew went to one of the games, and I was baffled by how much money he paid to go. Couldn't even comprehend it, but it's behind me. But anyway, what's new with
And
you, Daniel?
you guys are in serious debt now. I mean,
Serious debt. Yeah, not gonna make rent. We had to stop feeding the pets. They're
yeah,
just, they're just getting by on the fat they stored up from the summer.
you're digging in trash cans now.
Yeah.
Getting bad.
Times are tough here in Chambly, Georgia. But anyway, what's new with you? How are things at the plant?
Plant's still running as of this recording.
Okay. Hasn't blown up yet.
Oh, that's always a
Yet.
good sign. Um, I had to work Thanksgiving, so
Ooh.
that's kind of
I
nice
was
because you
wondering
don't do
why you were
anything.
texting me about the podcast on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I
was
was
I?
like, is he okay? I was worried about you.
No, I was working. Working days on Thanksgiving, so
Did you get to
you
go
make
home at
a.
all?
I went home a couple weeks ago.
Oh, so no, not for the
Well, it was
holiday
like a
though.
substitute for Thanksgiving. I
Did you?
worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, day shift,
Ooh, those
so
are
it
like
wasn't
the
really ideal.
worst. Yeah. Did you get extra money for that or something?
Yeah, you get a lot of extra money for working Thanksgiving.
That's good. But did you do like a fake Thanksgiving 2 weeks ago?
No,
No, just went home,
just
ate
it. Yeah,
regular
that's it.
food.
Yeah, regular food.
Regular food, no
Why
turkey.
can't Thanksgiving food be regular food?
Because it's makes it exciting, something to look forward to. People look at you weird if you go around eating stuffing on just a
People look
regular
at if you
Tuesday.
go around eating stuff.
Yeah, I used to do it, but it was weird.
Oh, people kept looking at you funny.
They did, I think. I used to get those like frozen meals that you heat up, and one of the themed frozen meals is like Thanksgiving themed. Got like stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, turkey. It's very bad because it's like lean cuisine, but I would eat it. And I used to buy that box stuffing when I was a kid. I didn't buy it, but my mom bought it. Very good. I love stuffing. Still do.
So why can't you normalize stuffing?
I don't know. You grow out of that. You learn to make it special. It's like why you can't eat pineapple upside down cake all the time. It would just ruin it.
Is that a common thing?
I don't know. It's like such a special treat, you know? And so different. Not like ice cream. No one would get excited about Thanksgiving if you just had ice cream for dessert. Lame.
People do probably. I don't
Some
know.
people would, I guess. Not everybody. I wouldn't. But what else is new?
That's it.
That's
Covered it all.
it. You worked on Thanksgiving. Cool. Well, hit me
Uh,
with some topics. I'm ready.
All
I've
right.
got until I'm gonna try to get off at 8:45 unless we're having some really stimulating conversation.
Ooh, you might have to leave at 8:25, given that.
Okay, so we've got 15 minutes. Let's make it good.
All right.
What do you got?
Let's
I'm ready
see.
for controversy.
Controversy. I don't have controversy. Let's throw something
Ooh,
down here. Go
did you
ahead.
know that, well, this might be a fake fact, so fact checkers, please send me a text if you have my number and you're listening to this and disagree. Did you know that potentially Marvel Studios is funded by the US military? Is
Sounds
that
like a fake
true?
fact.
Is it I don't know. My sister told me this like it was a true fact, and haven't taken the time to do my research, so it might be a fake fact, but
To just do a
I was
Google search.
fascinated. Her justification was that Marvel's extremely pro-military with like Captain America and Captain Marvel and even like Wakanda and stuff. And I just kind of ate it up. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I still like the movies, so.
But those are characters that have been around for a long time.
She specifically was talking about the movies, not like Stan Lee and the comics. Specifically the movies.
I mean, a lot of our culture, A lot of our culture is military propaganda.
Yeah, a lot,
So,
yeah. But somebody who's listening, one of the many listeners out there, Google this for me because I don't want to find out myself. I want you guys to find out
of course,
and then tell me. Drop it in the comments. Do I have do we have comments?
we have comments. There's some comments.
There's some comments. Drop it in the comments what your thoughts are on whether or not Marvel is funded by the military industrial complex.
And you're confirming this on air.
I am not confirming or denying it. This is just a fake fact or true fact that I heard over the holiday, and I'm looking to spark some debate. I know it's a fact that we can prove or not prove, but I want to hear what you guys think. Just off your instincts.
And your sources.
My source is my sister. She's 19. She's got a big head of ideas. So,
Okay. And how did this come up? This is just a topic at Thanksgiving?
somehow it came up. Maybe we were watching MSNBC, and that can always bring up a lot.
Yeah.
So, something was said about, politicians, and then she said, I think, did you know that the CEO of Marvel is like a Trump guy? And I was like, what? No way. And then she told me about the military. And I was like, wow, this is a lot to digest before I've even started eating. So,
This was pre-eating.
pre-eating. We had some cheese, but no turkey.
What kind of appetizers do you do on?
It depends on the Thanksgiving. With my mom, we'll do like baked brie and maybe some like cheese puffs or something. But with my dad, pretty much just like cheese. Also brie, but not baked. Pretty much a lot of cheese all around, no matter where you go.
The cheese family?
We would not do well as vegans. That's for sure. But the baked brie is really good because it's got like apricots and stuff in it. Put that on a cracker. You'll be sitting pretty.
Gets you going.
Yeah. Nothing like apricot preserves on a Thanksgiving afternoon. What else? What else you got?
Did you watch Tiger King 2?
No, I
Okay, good, you don't have to.
refuse.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Did you?
Next topic.
Did you watch it?
I did.
What did you think? I
I
watched
did.
Tiger
And
King 1.
I had a day available, and I was like, I think it was, no, it was a couple weeks ago. Whenever it came out, I think I watched it the day it came out because I wasn't working.
Mm.
And fine.
It looked like it had a higher production value than Tiger King 1. Confirm or deny?
I guess you don't really notice the production value on these documents.
Well, I saw the trailer for it, and what was the song they played in the trailer? It was something
Couldn't tell you.
really powerful. I was like, why are they playing this for the Tiger King 2 trailer? It's very odd.
Some
I
Beyonce
did.
song.
No, that was something else. It was like a old song.
I Have the Tiger.
No,
2 on the nose.
definitely not. No. It was like, I'll find. Oh, you know what? It's probably not that hard.
Just ask your sister. Got all the answers.
No, that's way too much for me. Tiger King
To ask her something.
2. She lost her whole wallet this trip, the whole thing,
The
like
whole
a
thing.
giant, big ass pocketbook with her keys attached to it and everything. Just
Social
lost.
Security card was in there. I mean,
No, she thankfully doesn't have a social security card, but her insurance card was in there. Some old
yeah.
IDs were in there. Her debit card was in there. Vaccine card was in there. So she's pretty much screwed. Let's see. Tiger King 2 official trailer.
So this is a live reaction for those at home of Mary watching the Tiger King 2 trailer. I'll describe it. So there's a lot of eyebrow furrowing.
Wait, were you reacting to my reaction?
I'm
Is
reacting
that
to Mary's reaction.
that's a whole thing on the internet, you know. I just found out about
I'm sure it
reaction
is.
videos. And then
Oh,
what was it?
what are you, my mom? Have you heard of these reaction videos these kids do these days?
But then I watched, did you watch, there's some show on Never Have I
No.
Ever on Netflix. One of the guys on that show, he says he wants to start a career doing reaction videos to reaction videos. They're really funny. Whoa, that dude is really surprised by what's going on. Stuff like that. So that's what you were just doing, just so you know. Um,
It's
but
for
I
the
got the answer.
listeners. This is an audio format.
Okay.
Anyway, what's the answer?
Anyway, well, we could probably play them the audio clip of Tiger King 2 trailer, but we don't
We
have to
can't
do
afford
that.
that.
Okay, that's
We
too
don't
high
have
of
the
a
budget for that.
production value. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the backdrop, they're playing a song from Cabaret, the musical, which that Liza Minnelli was in, and I thought that was just a very odd choice for this documentary, if that's what we're going to call it. But I'm glad to see Carol returns. Because I thought she was like gonna boycott season 2.
She's not in it.
She's not?
She doesn't appear in new footage.
Oh my gosh. Well, they really exploited her in the trailer because she's all over it.
Well, that's all like previously used footage.
No, not all of it.
There's no new footage. They couldn't get her to sit down to talk more.
Well, okay, yeah, it's old footage, but I feel like it's a little misleading to have her in the trailer as much as she is.
She's
They're
definitely
only
in the
using old
show,
footage.
but it's old footage. They didn't get anything new
Then,
with her like they got with pretty much everyone else.
then why have her in the show?
Because there's
Is it still
there's
interesting?
there's like 2 episodes that are just about her.
Oh my. Guess maybe I should watch the second season.
No, you don't have to watch it. There's nothing. They don't
No?
say much else. They just bring up some more questions. They're like, who, did she kill him? Okay, next
She doesn't.
episode.
Didn't he have ties to the mafia or something?
Oh, jeez. Well, you gotta watch the second.
I got that from the trailer. FYI.
Okay, you don't need to watch the second season.
I don't need to. I got every piece of information I needed
But
from
the second
that
season
2-minute
is a lot
trailer.
of, this is weird, and then that's it. They don't really cover anything super new.
I'm just glad that guy who had all the wives is in jail now. Like
Which one is that?
he was in the season 1. I forget his name. Doc Antle.
Oh,
He had
yeah.
like a commune
Yeah.
of young women that were all his like mates. Very
Yeah.
odd.
Yeah. Some people are into that, Mary. Don't
He went to
shame
jail.
that.
They weren't into it though. They were like brainwashed.
Okay, I mean,
You know,
whatever you want to call it.
it.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, that was so disturbing, but entertaining. I don't know. I feel like Tiger King was more of a pandemic show. Why they tried to revive it. I will
Yeah,
not
it
be
wasn't great.
watching. I guess I
You don't need
won't.
to watch it.
Okay, good to know. I probably
You will
would
not
have.
gain anything by watching it.
Okay. I did, however, watch season 3 of Sex Education, as well as season 2 and season 1. Have you
That's a little
watched
too
that?
woke for me. Go on. I'm
Too
kidding. I'm
woke?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't even. I
Kidding.
understand though. It's a lot of
That's
sexy stuff.
the joke.
My dad can't watch it.
I was gonna say it's not a good parent show. Like maybe parents can watch the first season, but that's a big if.
He says it's marketed towards children, and I'm like, I don't know about children. Maybe
Little
high
kids.
schoolers.
I think
God.
every first episode of all 3 seasons starts with a sex scene.
That was like the first season too.
That's what I'm saying. Every
Every
first
episode,
episode.
yeah, I
No, no, no.
think so.
Well, not every episode. No,
Almost all
every
of them.
episode of every first episode of each season starts with like a sex montage.
Not season 1.
Does it not? I don't remember.
Season 1
Season 2 and 3 definitely.
opens with Amy and and Adam.
Yeah, but they're having sex.
Yeah, but yes, that is just them, not a montage though.
Okay. Okay.
Just
They don't do a
to
montage.
be on the same page.
It's sorry. I overrepresented the sex and sex education. The point is there's a lot of sex
There's a
and sex
lot.
education.
There's a lot. But it's also really funny and really entertaining to all those listening.
It's incredible. It's probably the show, I think I described it to someone else as like, it's the most cliffhanger show without having cliffhangers.
Yes, it leaves
There's no
you wanting
cliffhangers in any
more.
episodes, but you need to watch the next episode.
Yeah, definitely. Except
I like it.
sometimes there are. Well, the end of season 3 was a cliffhanger.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the season is sometimes the
Jean
season 2.
opening that envelope, and she's like, "Oh shit." You know. You know what I'm talking about.
And season 2 has a cliffhanger as well too. And
What's season 2's?
1 is Adam, isn't it?
What happens in season 1 with Adam?
Doesn't
Just
Adam
leaves?
leaves? Yeah, for the military school. Or is that season 2?
Oh, I thought that was season 2. No, that must be season 1. Must
I
be
don't know,
season
something.
1.
No,
I
good
watched them
season.
all
Okay.
so fast, it's hard to say.
I'm gonna
What
get
was
the
what
while you
season.
talk about something about it.
Okay. There's a lot of representation from people of different
Yeah.
woke backgrounds and identities.
Season 2 is the voicemail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a cliffhanger.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. But then by season 3, he's with the other chick at the beginning.
Yes.
Honestly, I supported it.
The other chick.
Yeah. Just saying. But anyway, this is going to be really boring if you're not a fan of the show and you're
Harry just
listening.
goes, there's that guy who was with the
Well,
other chick and that was cool.
I also don't want to give any spoilers. No spoilers. You have to give a disclaimer for that kind of thing.
Sorry, no spoilers. We're not
No
spoiling anything.
spoilers. No way, Jose. Let's see, what else? What else is there to cover? To those wondering, Daniel stayed at my apartment over Halloween weekend, and he
Crash the place. No.
trashed the place. No, there was a disturbance in the night. He supposedly slept through, but I'm gonna go into it just a little bit. So, for those who don't know, I have a lot of plants, and in the night, one of the plants got knocked over, and the pot broke. It was like a very loud noise, and Drew tripped on it, and it fell over and broke, and that's how it broke. So I was really mad, and I was like yelling at him, And supposedly Daniel slept right through this, but who's to say? Anyway, 2 weeks later, same plant stand. Daniel's gone now, so forget about that. My cat sprints into the living room, leaps over this baby gate that I have, and is going full speed. Like he definitely just came out of the litter box. Something bad happened in there, and he is running from it.
Yeah.
For those who have cats, you understand. If not, whatever. So he sprints into the living room, and then he decides, oh no, I'm gonna hit the plants. Let me turn around. So he tries to turn around, and then his body just slides across the floor, body slams into my plant stand, and boom, the same plant falls again, and another pot is broken. And not even 2 weeks later. I think it was a week and a half later. So the Lord does not want me to have this plant, and I've accepted that, but I'm still doing my best. It's been living in a mixing bowl for the last month-ish.
A mixing bowl.
Yeah, a mixing bowl because I didn't have any more pots to give it. So
They don't have pots anywhere at any store?
They do, but it's been a busy couple of weeks. So it was living in a mixing bowl, and finally Drew says, I have to make these wings, and I need the mixing bowl to marinate the wings, so you have to repot
They ended up
this
just
plant.
eating the plant.
No, I finally repotted it, but it just was kind of an adventure. And I'm having a very hard time being a plant mom because it just feels like it wasn't meant to be because of all the tragedies that keep happening. I mean, at some point you have to let go, and I don't know what that point is. How many pots do I have to lose of this one plant before I, cut my losses and kill it, suffocate it in its sleep or something?
Yeah, that's a weird way to phrase it, but
You know.
suffocating.
Anyway, that's the update there. But I can't believe you slept through it because it was so loud.
I'm a pretty light sleeper. Maybe I woke up, I was like, Mary doing whatever.
Maybe you just didn't want to hurt my feelings or something. It's like,
I would have remembered.
I asked you so early in the morning when you left. I was like, sorry if I woke you last night with the pot crashing, and you were like, what? I don't know what you're talking
Did you ask
about.
Owen? Maybe I'll ask Owen if you remember.
I asked both of you guys, and you were like, no. But it was kind of, you were very quiet because it was the early morning too, so maybe you just didn't want to say anything. It would have upset me or something. I don't know.
I'm a pretty light sleeper, so I'm surprised.
Maybe it wasn't as loud as I thought. I don't know. I was so upset though because
Maybe I mistook it for something else.
yeah, maybe. I wasn't yelling. I was also like whisper yelling. You know?
Give us an example of your whisper yell.
Why? Why would you do that? Why? Something like that. I don't know if the listeners will even be able to hear it because it's so quiet.
It's so quiet and yet loud at the same time.
Yeah, wow. But someone who's sleeping might not hear that. Hard to say. The apartment's also relatively soundproof. By relatively I mean not, but it also doesn't echo very badly. I don't know why. Maybe the carpet. But what I didn't mention about that same plant that has now been broken twice, once via Drew, once via the cat. Before that, it was having horrible issues. The soil had like completely rotted and the roots were all rotted, and I had to redo like a serious repotting effort. That had happened like a week before the first break. So it was just, it's been through a lot, and I don't know if it's gonna make it, but prayers. Prayers, please. Thank you.
Prayers for your plant.
Thank you. It's an aloe vera. Like aloe vera.
Yeah, that's something.
Anyway, What else? What's up?
That's it.
Are you gonna go home for Christmas?
I'm working Christmas.
You're working on Christmas
Yeah. Yeah.
and Christmas Eve?
When's Christmas Eve? Is that
Friday.
Thursday? It's Friday. I'm working Thursday through
Chris-
Sunday nights. So whenever Christmas is,
That's Christmas. You're working
that's what I'm
the
working.
day before Christmas Eve through the day after Christmas. That's awful.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I do like how
Ugh.
since Christmas is on a Saturday this year, Christmas Eve is
Hmm.
Christmas Day observed.
Yeah.
Funny.
It is pretty funny. Didn't we
What
go
are
over
we
this
doing?
with
We
the
did.
4th of July?
We might, but yeah, it's probably the same thing. I think I mentioned Christmas too. It's like the 5th of July or
I don't
whatever it
know why
was.
that I don't know why that baffles you so much.
I think it's just funny. I think it's funny the lengths that we
4th
go
of
to as a
July observed.
society to get that day off of work.
Yeah, I mean, people will kill for their holidays. I would feel scammed if I just didn't get Christmas off because it was on a Saturday or a Sunday.
That's basically what
Feel
what
very
I am.
scammed.
I'm getting scammed.
You are scammed, but it's
So
for a lot of money, and you could quit at any time. Quit. I hope you don't have any coworkers who listen actively. Do you?
why? No.
No? Okay. Quit. Quit.
Why?
Move. Syracuse is lame. If you can tell me
What are you hopping?
3 things you love about
Oh gosh.
your job, excluding money, then
I
I
can't
will.
tell you 3 things I
You can't
love
come up
about
with 3.
anything. No, about
Okay,
anything.
not even love. Like.
I can't tell you 3 things I like about anything.
Okay, well, that's just concerning.
Let's see.
Come here, Thunder. Come here. Okay, Daniel. So basically, you need to quit your job, move maybe to Tampa, maybe to
That's a weird
Atlanta,
place.
maybe to, I don't
Tampa.
know,
Okay.
Baltimore, Boston. I mean, if you're so far north, you might as well be in Boston.
Mary, if you want me to come to your apartment again, I mean, I can do that. I can move in with you if that's what you want.
We've covered this. It's okay. But if you do, you have to bring your own bed because my air mattress is broken. So,
It broke.
yeah, I don't know what
We didn't
happened
even
to it.
use it. We
I
didn't even use
know.
it.
You didn't, but I
And we still
used
broke
it.
it.
I used it for this past weekend. I went on a pseudo bachelorette party weekend,
What's a
and
pseudo bachelorette party?
it used to be a bachelorette party, but then the girl who was getting married's fiance left her, so it was no longer a bachelorette party, but it was non-refundable because it was so late in the game. So we still went. It was a dark vibe overall.
It's something.
The wedding invitations were burned.
Oh
It was
gosh.
heavy. It was heavy. Thankfully, I'm not really emotionally involved, so it was fine. But anyway, the air mattress deflated in the night. And I thought maybe I just was an idiot and inflated it wrong or something, or left the thing open. So I did
Got
it
heavier
again.
again.
I did it again, making sure it was really right, and then it deflated again 2 hours later, and I was back on the ground. And I'm not that heavy.
That's not what would cause the air mattress to deflate.
But
Not
yeah,
how that works.
I mean, for the record,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
not,
of course, of
maybe
course.
if you're like 600 pounds or something, you might hurt
Probably. There's some
between
cutoff
the air
point, but you're not near
mattress.
that.
I'm not around there, no. It wasn't me.
Yeah. For
I
the
believe
listeners, Mary is not overweight.
that. We all have body image issues, but I know that it wasn't me who deflated the air mattress.
Just for the
I'm
record,
not,
for everyone listening. Yeah,
I'm not on that,
figure that
I'm
out.
not on that level. But, no shame. if you are. It's a testament to how air mattresses need to be stronger. But whatever. Now I can't advertise that anymore. Now all I have is my cold hard ground as my hospitality offering.
How many people do you have over?
I have people stay the night all the time.
All the time.
Not all the time. Okay, like a few times.
Rotating.
I've had my friends stay the night a couple times when Drew was out of town.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I took a lover for the night and had him sleep on the air mattress in the guest room.
Well, boundaries, right?
My sister stays a lot when she's home, and sometimes I like to have it as an option. I have a friend who lives in Covington, Georgia, which is like an hour away, so I try to offer up my place to her as much as I can whenever she's like in town, so that she doesn't have to drive all the way back at night. And that's happened once, maybe twice, I don't remember. But now I have nothing to offer. I'm basically barren.
So I guess we'll have the podcast there. Is there anything else you wanted to cover, or should we just end it there?
Yeah, ended on me being barren. Ended there.
And for the listeners, for the record, Mary is not technically barren.
Technically not yet.
Maybe,
Can't
we
prove
don't know.
anything.
Yeah, we can't prove one word.
It's
Yeah.
up in the air. Can't say I've tried. So okay, just cut it off. Just end it.